Good morning, Oregon. Up in the Cascade Wilderness sits the Jefferson Rail Tunner ambush camp. 14 marauders waiting for you. Stealth is pretty easy, but then one of them shows up with a helmet and it's a lot more painful suddenly. So here we go again, stealth versus guns blazing. Which one actually wins? Welcome back to Bacon FM. People keep telling me I should make tutorials for Days Gone, but here's the thing, I kind of hate the idea. This game almost never puts you in a situation you can't win. Honestly, maybe one or two spots for the whole story. And that's what I want to show off. The sneaky, ingeniously simple level design that Penn Studios baked into this game. Over time you start to realize every danger can be trivialized if you just use your head. It's what this ambush camp series is about. Step 1 of proving how fast can we strip away the illusion of danger. And as a bonus, this is also my warm-up because next week we're starting a permadeath stream series and that's where the real Oregon Bane begins. Now speaking of pain, this camp is massive. Honestly, I never realized how big this is until I started timing it. Traversing on foot feels like a cardio session. Enemies spread out across half Oregon. And yet, here's the funny part. With just one suppressor, you can stealth through this place faster than you'd think. And that's part of why I'm making this series. A lot of so-called tutorials talk about optimal loadouts and must-have skills, mumbo-jumbo knowledge that you don't even need. If you're careful, you can 9mm suppressor your way through this camp without breaking a sweat. I still lean on focus shot as much as possible. It's only one skill point, no prerequisites, and honestly the best investment you can make early on. And yes, I am playing this on a controller. Started earlier this year and I feel like a newborn deer trying to walk. At least these ambush camps give me a daily practice. So thanks PlayStation for humbling me one headshot at a time. Now for the guns blazing side of things. Channel your inner Obi-Wan Kenobi and secure the high ground first. Yeah, it's crawling with enemies, but one lucky run can make you feel like a god in this ambush camp. Once you get that foothold, everything suddenly gets a whole lot easier. Even if you've got no health, no stamina, no focus, or none of the overpowered toys. Just pure Oregon chaos and a prayer. To be honest, I'd never actually do this in a real speedrun without upgrades. But for reference's sake, it's a great way to learn enemy behavior and positioning, just to see what's possible under tight restrictions. If I ever come here during an all storylines run, on Hard 2 or Survival 2, I'll be packing way better gear and upgrades. That alone should save the time even further. In other words, don't bother going into these ambush camps, guns blazing without upgrades, unless you got a serious death wish and enjoy suffering for suffering's sake. Sure, it's easier to crack than yesterday's Horse Creek, but expecting a newbie Fenry tutorial from me is a long stretch. The way that I play and interact with Days Gone is just way too different from how most players approach it. I can tell you to secure the high ground first, but in practice, anything can and will go wrong in Oregon. Heck, even I get demolished most of the time, thanks to my non-existent controller aim. Funnily enough, thanks to the bad enemy pathing, I wasted a lot of time on the guns blazing run. But the final verdict for this camp is clear. Even under tight restrictions, it's hell of a lot faster to go in loud. Now, if you want to see how did yesterday's experiment go, you can go hop to this video.